Another edition of the Madden franchise Tampa Bay Buccaneers edition following a 26-20 loss against the Atlanta Falcons with Christian McCaffrey went down with an injury. He'll be out and silent for a few weeks, but not to worry as Austin Ekeler, the backup running back, makes his season debut. Let's take a quick look at the injury report. We got Julio Jones out 1 week, Christian McCaffrey out 1 week, Cam Chancellor 2 weeks, and then third down running back Christine Michael out 5 weeks with a broken collarbone. So some positive news with Julio Jones and Christian McCaffrey returning next week against the Bengals. But this is going to be the second interconference matchup as the Buccaneers take on the Cleveland Browns from Raymond James Stadium. The Buccaneers' first home game since a loss to the Steelers in about week 3 of the regular season. And let us pick the jerseys. We are going to go with, let's see the color rush for the Bucs. Color rush red for the Bucs. And we'll give the Browns white. We like that. And then we're going to stick with the Dallas playbook because we felt like it was a good playbook to run with Christian McCaffrey there. Once he went down and there was no running game, things fell apart. But really, the turning point of the game was that block extra point. If you want to go back and take a look at that, that was would have made it 21-7 at that point, I believe. And then they would have won 21-20. Tampa Bay. It wouldn't have gone to overtime. But Austin Hooper, 15 receptions, 166 yards, got his first TD last week. Joe Hayden, 2 interceptions on the season, 15 tackles. He's been a solid force on the outside. Aaron Rodgers picking it up. No interceptions in the last 2 games, 7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 1,293 yards. But Philip Rivers, 1,861 yards, 9 touchdowns, 1 interception. And Julio Jones, we know he's out for another week, so nothing's going to happen on his stats. A.J. Green also got his first touchdown. He's got 31 receptions, 354 yards, and a TD in the early parts of the season. This is the 6th game for the Bucs, week 7. They've already had their bye, and they are going to start the game with a kickoff. And the Browns are going to kick it off to the Bucs and take it out at the 25-yard line as the ball goes through the uprights. We also noticed that in the game against Atlanta twice, where it looked like it didn't go through the field goal from Matt Prater, and it did. And Aaron Rodgers, 1,293 yards, 92 for 143 completions, 7 TDs, 7 interceptions, really stepped his game up since the bye week and has not thrown an interception since. So we will start, and it's going to be Austin Ekeler in the backfield making his season debut. Let's see what Ekeler can do. He's going in the strong formation, Rodgers. He's going to look for a quick pass. He's going to hit Austin Hooper. Hooper, gain of about 5 yards and a good completion on first down. A positive completion on first down, bringing up 2nd down and 5. Now let's see if Tampa Bay is going to get Austin Ekeler involved. Jalen Ramsey, one of the best cornerbacks in the game, with the tackle there. Cordell Patterson to the right, Tavon Austin, A.J. Green to the left. And here's the handoff. And a big hole for Austin Ekeler. Ekeler up the middle, and a gain of 10 yards on a first carry. So a good positive first down, first carry of the season for Austin Ekeler. And a first down for the Buccaneers. So they're up to the 41-yard line. Let's see if they're going to go back to Ekeler. Here's Rodgers handing it off to Ekeler. Ekeler right up the middle. Ekeler nearly breaking it, and a gain of 3 on that play. But Austin Ekeler, look for him. He's a versatile running back, able to catch the ball in the backfield as well as run it. He is going to be a good addition to the Buccaneers, who have missed his strengths and abilities all season long so far. And here's 2nd down 7. Looking to throw. Rodgers, quick slant to Cordell Patterson. And Patterson getting rocked up the middle. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and 7. Notable inactives, as we mentioned. Julio Jones, a chest injury. Christian McCaffrey, he's out with a hand injury for 1 more week. Both those guys looking to come back and be huge factors as Tampa Bay looking to make a run deep into the playoffs. Here's 3rd and 7. Rodgers going 5 wide here. Rodgers looking. Rodgers going up the middle. He's going to run with it, and he's going to get tackled, and there was nowhere to throw. It's going to be a sack and a loss of yard. It brings up 4th and 8. Tommy Davison with the sack. Rodgers had nowhere to throw it on that one. So Tampa Bay's first drive results in a punt, and let's see if it's a good one. This could be a good one. Here's Dixon. Could he keep it in? Oh, and it just goes inside the end zone to the 20 is where the ball is going to get placed. And Philip Rivers and company coming up for their first drive of the game. Rivers having a good season so far. 1,861 total yards, 9 TDs, and just the 1 interception. So Philip Rivers and his 9 kids moving to Cleveland, Ohio, with Allen Robinson and Marquise Goodwin, Travis Kelce. Let's see what they got going for there. Here's rookie Nick Chubb making his impact felt early with a gain of 4. Tampa Bay's defense for the most part of the season been strong. They did give up a lead to the Atlanta Falcons, as we mentioned on the top of the broadcast, but they've been playing strong, top 10 in the league. Here's another handoff to Chubb. Chubb, nice little spin move. Chubb staying on his feet and a first down. Good run there for Nick Chubb, and there's an injury to Brandon Graham. And you don't like to see this as the injuries continue to pile up for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Right end, Brandon Graham. Here's Rivers in the single back formation, has yet to throw it. Now he does. He goes play action. Rivers with a ton of time. Rivers going deep down the middle of the field, and that should have been intercepted. Oh, Philip Rivers just underthrew his receiver, and that should have been his second interception of the season, but he gets away with one. And it's going to be a pectoral strain, but Brandon Graham is going to be kept in the game. So that's good news for Buccaneers fans as Brandon Graham trots back onto the field. Strong formation. Rivers under center. Rivers looking to give it a Chubb. Chubb getting a hole. Nice stretch play by Chubb. And Chubb with a gain of 10, and that should be good enough for a first down. No, they're going to mark him just short on 3rd and inches. Teron Johnson with the tackle, and it's 3rd down and inches. This should be a run for the Browns. Trying to get that first down. Nick Chubb pushing, and he might be short. Nick Chubb just coming up a yard short, and it's going to remain 4th and inches. Good tackle there by Sean Lee. So they might result in a punt. Let's be aware that this could be a fake. No, and they're going to punt it on 4th inches. Interesting call for the Browns, who nearly had a first down. But Nick Chubb gets marked down just short of the first down, and they're going to punt it, and it results in a touchback. So first down 10 from the 20. Here's Rodgers going shotgun formation. Eckler in the backfield. Play action. Rodgers going to hit his tight end Austin Hooper, and Hooper can't come down with the catch, and it's going to be an incomplete catch. 2nd and 10. So Aaron Rodgers has, as we mentioned, been playing better since the bye week, but just 1-1. His team 3-2 on the season. 2nd and 10, Rodgers going single back formation. Handoff to Eckler. Eckler with a nice hole. Eckler still pushing his way through. Austin Eckler with a gain of 8. And Eckler might be looking to get a big dose of carries today in his first game back. First game of the season. We heard that the coach wanted to keep it to about 15 carries. But the way Austin Eckler is running strong right now, he might be getting about 20-25. And here's a handoff to Eckler again. Eckler just marked short. It's going to be 4th down and 1. So interesting call here. The Browns punted it on 4th and inches. Let's see if Tampa Bay will do the same. They look like they're in the punt formation. But it's going to be a fake. It's going to be a run to Humawanawani. And did he get the first down? He's marked short on the fake punt. Humawanawani couldn't get the first down. Let's see if it's a challengeable thing. And they're going to throw the challenge. Tampa Bay challenging the mark on the field. Let's take another look at that one. It did look like his knee maybe came up a yard short. He needed to get to the 20 7, and the ball looked like it just came out short, and I think this one's going to stay. Yeah, and it's going to be a turnover on downs as they go for it on the fake punt, and they can't get it. So Phillip Rivers in great field position from the 30. Here goes Rivers. Rivers looking to throw. He's got Travis Kelce, the tight end, and that's Kelce's first reception. Just on a nice little cross slant there for Travis Kelce in the bunch formation. Brings up 2nd and 5. Rivers looking to throw. A nice little throw there to Travis Kelce, but Kelce will get marked short. He did have Marquise Goodwin wide open on the right side. Rivers went to his safety blanket in Travis Kelce, and it's going to bring up 3rd down 2. 3rd and 2 coming up. Nick Chubb in the backfield. Look like they might run this with big lineman. Chubb getting marked short, and again, Sean Lee coming up for the tackle. So Tampa Bay's D able to only hold them to a field goal after great field position on the missed 4th down conversion, which was a fake punt. Humawanawani couldn't get there. Tampa Bay lost a timeout, and here's the field goal. And the kick is good. Chris Boswell puts the first points of the game. It's 3-0 Cleveland. Tampa Bay's defense playing strong, not giving up much. But Cleveland opens up the scoring 3-0. So 1st and down from the 25, followed the turnover on 4th down, in which they went for a fake punt. An interesting call there from the Buccaneers special teams. Maybe try to catch them off guard. Didn't work. Here's Rodgers in the shotgun, looking for a screenplay, looking at Austin Eckler. Eckler catching the ball in the backfield, but he's going to get tackled there, and it's going to be a loss of 2, my apologies. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 12. So Rodgers looking to get something going. Hasn't got much going here in the first quarter. We haven't seen A.J. Green targeted at all. Let's see if he looks for Green on this play. 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers. Rodgers looking. Down the middle of the field, he gets tackled. And it's Carl Nassib with the sack. 3rd and 17. So Aaron Rodgers not able to get anything going here in the first quarter. And 3rd and 17. Rodgers making some quick audibles at the line. Trying to get something going. Maybe a first down and lead 17 yards. Here's Rodgers looking back. Going to A.J. Green. And Green catching it. And a gain of 18 and a first down. So a great throw and catch there. Sorry, that's a gain of 19. A.J. Green's first reception, and that is a big tackle by Quan Alexander down the middle of the field. 9 seconds left to go in the quarter. Here's Rodgers looking to his tight end, and Austin Hooper down the seam, and Austin Hooper gets it inside the Buccaneers' 43-yard line, and that'll do it for the first quarter. It's 3-0 for the Cleveland Browns. So Tampa Bay moving the ball down the field past the 50-yard line for the first time today. Rodgers going to hand it off to Austin Eckler. Eckler trying to get a hole. Gain a few, and it's just a gain of 4 on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 7. A gain of 3, actually. They're going to mark him short of that 40-yard line. Rodgers quick audible with the line. Rodgers looking. And he's going to quickly pass it to speed Tavon Austin. And Austin, a gain of 7 and a first down. Good audible there from Rodgers. He saw the blitz coming, and he hits Tavon Austin for a gain of 7 and a first down. Now at the 32. 1st and 10. Rodgers going to hand it off to Eckler. Eckler getting met there and snuffed out there perfectly was the Browns defense. A loss of a yard. And Tampa Bay calling their second timeout of the first half, so they might need that last timeout, but they're only down to that final timeout. Here's Rodgers going shotgun formation. He's got 3 to the left, Austin Hooper to the right. Rodgers going to look, trying to get open, Trying to look down the middle of the field. He's got someone wide open, and it's Tavon Austin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Great play from Rodgers, realizing that he was getting pressured, and Tavon Austin coming away on 2nd and 11 for the touchdown. Now let's take another look. Rodgers just with a spiral, perfect throw to Tavon Austin in stride, who was wide open in the middle of the end zone. And Austin with his 2nd touchdown of the year, and Aaron Rodgers moves up to 8 touchdowns and 7 receptions. And the extra point after by Tucker is good, and it's 8 plays, 75 yards, only taking about 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and it is 7-3. The Buccaneers fans always cheer when they hear that Buccaneer Pirate cannon go off, and it did right there, and it's a 7-3 lead. Tampa Bay's defense coming back out here, able to hold Cleveland to only 3 points after giving up good field position on the 4th down last drive. Here's Rivers. Rivers looking. He's going to give it to Chubb. Chubb trying to go up the middle. Chubb breaking a few tackles. Nick Chubb nearly taking it to the house, and it's Brandon Graham again, an injury. This is not good for Brandon Graham. This might be it for him. If he is hurt again with that pectoral strain, it might be him on the DL and the IR for some time. Here's the I formation. Hand off to Chubb. Chubb going right up the middle. Nice little big hole there by the offensive line. Nick Chubb, 7 rushes, 38 yards. And it's going to bring up a 1st down. Tramon Williams with the tackle. So Cleveland, heavy run so far. Only a couple passes there to Travis Kelce here so far. Here's Phillip Rivers under center. He's getting blitzed. Here's Nick Chubb, and Chubb's going to get hit in the backfield for a loss of 2. And it's a torn pectoral, and he will miss the rest of the season. So they decide to put Brandon Graham back in there. And he hurts his pectoral again, and he's out for the season. That is a big loss for the Buccaneers defensive line. Let's see if they look to replace it at the trade deadline. Looking to throw Phillip Rivers. He's going to go to Nick Chubb. Chubb trying to get past Joe Hayden, and a good tackle in open field by Joe Hayden. So Phillip Rivers just 3 for 4, 11 yards. Another big injury, though, for the Buccaneers defense. And this one is going to hurt, as it's a full season that we're going to see Brandon Graham out for. So tough loss there. But you got to play on. Next man up. 3rd and 9. Rivers shotgun. Looking to throw. Rivers looking. He's under pressure. And he's going to get sacked there by William Hayes. So Brandon Graham goes out and Will Hayes comes in. And Hayes gets the sack. 4th and 20. Good play by the Bucs defense covering. And this is a really, really bad punt. And Paris is just going to fair catch it at the 49. Only a punt of 18 yards. As we mentioned, that was a very, very bad punt. So Rodgers coming back off the touchdown to Tavon Austin in great field position. Looking to get something going here. Rodgers checking it down to Austin Eckler, and that is a good positive yard there for Eckler. 2nd and 4 coming up. Eckler's first catch of the season. Or second catch. Excuse me. The first one was a screen that lost 2 yards. So 2nd and 4 coming up. 0 passing yards for Cleveland right now. And that's a big hole from Eckler. Eckler trying to get through, but a good tackle there. And it's going to be marked short on 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1 coming up. And the Buccaneers will look to keep it on the ground. Humanawani, the backfield, is the fullback. A.J. Green, the only receiver out there. Here's the handoff to Eckler. Eckler's going to get marked short. He's going to stop. He's going to keep chugging along, and he's going to get himself a 1st down. A gain of 3 on that play, and it's a 1st down for the Buccaneers. So 1st and 10 from the 39. Here's Rodgers. Shotgun formation. He's going play action. He's looking for A.J. Green. He's got Green wide open. Green down the middle of the field. Breaking a tackle, no, but he gets it inside the 12-yard line. A.J. Green in stride. Can't get in the end zone. But Aaron Rodgers, 8 for 10 for 115. He's feeling it early. And as we mentioned, Aaron Rodgers really turning the corner after 7 interceptions in the first 3 games, none in the last 2. And Tampa Bay is going to take it down to the 2-minute warning with a 7-3 lead. 1 timeout left for Tampa Bay. Cleveland has all 3 of theirs. But we've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Tight game. 7-3. Tavon Austin, the only touchdown of the day. Here's the handoff to Eckler. Eckler up the middle, gain of 2. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 8. Austin Eckler, 9 rushes, 31 yards. So Aaron Rodgers got Hooper, Tavon Austin, and Cordell Patterson to the right. AJ Green to the left. Rodgers looking, adjusting, running up the middle of the field. Rodgers going to go down. He's going to go inside to the 1-yard line. A gain of 9 from Aaron Rodgers, nearly running his way in for his 3rd touchdown, 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. And it's going to bring up 1st and goal from the 1. 10 rushes, 10 passes. Typical balanced attack here by the Buccaneers. Eckler could get his first touchdown right here. Let's see. Hand off to Eckler. Eckler's just going to get marked short. And that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 1. And Tampa Bay doing a good job of running the clock out. Let's see if they run again. One goal line formation. This looks like it's going to be another run. Eckler in the backfield. Rodgers handing it off to Eckler. Eckler trying to go up the middle and into the end zone. Austin Eckler's first touchdown of the game and first touchdown of the season. Austin Eckler putting it through and giving the Buccaneers a 13-3 lead. So Eckler getting his first touchdown. Buccaneers looked fine running the ball there. Had some problems earlier in the season from 1st and goal from the 1, in which 2 different occasions they couldn't get in on an 8-play, 50-yard drive, capitalized on a 1-yard touchdown run from Austin Eckler. And with 27 seconds left, the Buccaneers have all 3 of their timeouts, so they might want to get in field goal range. Let's see if the kickoff, if they can get a return on that. Nope, they won't be able to get a return. But 14-3, Aaron Rodgers nearly getting a touchdown, getting it down to the 1-yard line. And it's going to be the Browns' ball. And remember, they did kick it off, so they will get the ball to start the second half. So any points that they could get right now would be crucial. The big story in the first half, Brandon Graham, torn pectoral muscle, out for the season. Here's a handoff to Chubb. Chubb going down the sidelines. And Chubb's going to get it down to the 37. And they're going to call their first time out, Cleveland. So Nick Chubb being a heavy factor here for Cleveland in the first half. Not much that Phil Rivers has done. Just taking 1 sack. Now he's looking to throw it. Quick throw to Goodwin. Goodwin's going to get tackled at the 45. And Cleveland's going to have to burn their 2nd timeout. So only 1 timeout. Rivers 4 for 5. 19 yards total. And let's see if they go shotgun formation. No, they're going to go single back formation. This could be a handoff to Nick Chubb. No, he's looking to throw it. And it's going to be a throw to the backup tight end, Uzuma. Takes it out to the 44. And this will be possibly the final play of the half. Rivers in the shotgun formation. Buccaneers not letting anything go deep. Oh, and it's a big gain there of 20 for Javon Curson. It's going to put them in field goal range. And Tampa Bay calls their final timeout, but they gave up 20 yards on an outplay of Javon Curse. And it put them in field goal range. So Cleveland might be able to get 3 points. Here's a 41-yard field goal attempt there. Chris Boswell, left hash. And the kick is good. And the Browns get 3 points out of that With 27 seconds left, they're able to come away with 3 points, and that is a big victory if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, because you get the ball to start the second half, and Philip Rivers unable to really get any production going in the first half. Here's Tavon Austin. Austin looking to get a block, and he'll go out of bounds around the 36-yard line, and that'll do it for the first half. So it's 14-6. Touchdowns from Tavon Austin and Austin Eckler, and 2 field goals from Chris Boswell. So Cleveland getting the ball to start the second half, and we're ready. Here's Robinson on the kick return. Robinson going up the middle. Nice spin move. Robertson going down, and Robinson's going to take it all the way. Here's Robinson on a kick return to start the second half. Touchdown, Cleveland. And just like that, no flags on the field. A 96-yard kickoff return touchdown from number 80, Robinson, and now Cleveland 2 points away from tying it. Here's River. Shotgun formation. Looking to throw. And that one's going to get blocked. So Rivers can't get the 2-point conversion, but his team gets a touchdown on a 96-yard kickoff return touchdown by Robinson. So Tampa Bay now, just 12 seconds into the second half, are going to get their first possession of the second half. Rodgers with a very productive and efficient first half. Comes out in the shotgun formation. Rodgers looking to throw. Rodgers looking. He's got A.J. Green. Green is wide open. He's got plenty of room to run. A.J. Green still going on his feet and inside the 42. And an injury to a linebacker, Teray. But A.J. Green, a big catch and run there by him. A nice play to bring him over on a slant. 3 receptions, 78 yards for A.J. Green, who's off to a very, very strong start to his season. Here's Rodgers handing it off to Eckler. Eckler with a big hole. Here's Eckler. He's going to get himself a first down and more. A gain of 13. Austin Eckler, 12 rushes, 45 yards, and a touchdown in his first week back here in the regular season after suffering an injury in the preseason and looking strong. Here's Rodgers. Handing it off again to Eckler. Eckler with a big hole. Down the middle of the seam, and he's going to get another first down. A gain of 10 there. Oh, they're going to mark him second in inches. So Austin Eckler might get about 20 to 25 carries today. He looked strong, though. Moving the ball for the Buccaneers. Another handoff there by Eckler. Eckler up the middle, and that should have get them the first down. Yeah, and it is going to be good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 19. Rivers in the shotgun. And he's looking for A.J. Green again. He's got A.J. Green open, and Green with a big catch of 14 yards. And it's down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal from the 5. A.J. Green, 4 receptions, 91 yards. Rodgers in the shotgun, looking to throw it. He's got no one open. Rodgers looking to run, and he's going to get tackled, and he's going to get taken down at the 1-yard line. So twice today, Aaron Rodgers has been tackled at the 1-yard line. On running attempts, too. 2nd and goal from the 1. Tampa Bay up by 2. Going goal line formation. Last time it worked with an Austin Eckler touchdown from the 1. Let's see if it does it again. Here's a handoff to Eckler. Eckler trying to go wide, and there's going to be a flag here. It might be in the area of holding, so let's take a look at that one. Holding on the offense. And so just like that, it's going to go 2nd and goal to the 10. It's going to be on the backup tight end, Dan Arnold. You just hate to see those kind of calls from the 1-yard line. Now your team's at the 10. Second and goal from the 10. Rodgers looking. He's got A.J. Green. Green trying to go into the end zone. Touchdown! A.J. Green. And A.J. Green's 2nd touchdown of the season. Back-to-back weeks for A.J. Green with a touchdown. And the lead increases to 8. And fire those cannons because the Buccaneers scored. Third touchdown of the game for the Buccaneers. Second touchdown thrown from Aaron Rodgers. A.J. Green on a nice slant play, and his team is up 9. Following the extra point, which is good. I shouldn't be so quick to come to that conclusion after last week's extra point was really the turning point in the game. But 21-12 for the Buccaneers is the score. And they're looking good. Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdowns on the day, and he's playing well, folks. Here's Robinson coming off that 96-yard touchdown. This time he takes out to the 29-yard line. So no kickoff return here. And Philip Rivers and company are going to have to come onto the field. Rivers not very productive in the first half. As you see the game trend, 236 total yards for the Buccaneers to 87 for the Browns. Here's Rivers, single back formation, and he's going to hand it off to Chubb. Chubb is going to get met there, and a good tackle there by Tramon Williams. So Nick Chubb just 10 rushes, 49 yards. You got a kick return touchdown and 2 field goals. 2nd and 9 coming up. Rivers making audible at the line, looking to throw it. Rivers looking to the middle of the field. It's Travis Kelce, and Kelce is going to gain about 12 yards and a first down. So Philip Rivers looking early and often to Travis Kelce. Right now he's the only receiver to make a catch outside of Marquise Goodwin. 1st and 10. Tampa Bay showing blitz. Here they come on the blitz. Nick Chubb trying to keep going, but Sean Lee able to bring him down and drag him down after just a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 from the Browns' 48-yard line. 21-12 is the score. Here's Rivers looking to throw. Rivers going to go. He's going to check it down to Nick Chubb. Chubb with a good gain and first down. He gave him about 16, 17-yard lines. Philip Rivers 8 for 9, 80 yards. So he only has 1 incompletion. But he's been efficient here in the second half, marching his team down. 11 rush, 9 pass. That is the balance that the Browns are showing here today. This one looks like it could be another run. And it's going to go play action. And it's going to go down the middle of the field to Allen Robinson. His first catch of the game. Allen Robinson on a nice play action there. A gain of 20. And just like that, the Browns are in the red zone. At the 14-yard line. Single back formation. Looking to throw. Here's Rodgers. Rodgers going to go to the middle. It's going to be Marquise Goodwin. And Goodwin is going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Marquise Goodwin and his speed able to just push his way in for a touchdown. And the lead is just 3. So now, there's a booth review. It looked like he might have been short. He might have been short at the 1. And the booth review says, yes, he is down at the 1. So I had good eyes there. As it believed from the booth that it was just a yard short. So now it's 1st and goal from the 1. Rivers is going to hand it off to Chubb. Chubb's going to go wide and he's going to come up short. And now Lorenzo Alexander's hurt. So right now they're falling like flies on the Buccaneers defense. Last week it was on the offense. Now it's the defense. Well, it seems like the Bucs just can't stay healthy right now. Here's Rivers looking to throw. Quick slant. He's going to get sacked. And that's going to be a big hit by Armstrong. And now all of a sudden it's 3rd goal and 3. If somehow the Buccaneers could get a stop here, that would be a huge stop, as Marquise Goodwin looked like he had a touchdown, but it was called back, and now it's 3rd down and 3 from the 3. Looking to throw. He's going to Travis Kelce, and Kelce is met. A great read there by Sean Lee to tackle him, and all of a sudden it's 4th and goal from the 1. And what are they going to do? And it's going to be a hip point injury for Lorenzo Alexander. So not all season, but he won't be able to return today. And all of a sudden, Cleveland is going for a chip shot field goal. Wow, what a turn of events. It went from a Marquise Goodwin slant touchdown of about 13 yards to getting called back to getting a few tackles and a sack later. A 4th down and goal chip shot by Chris Boswell, who comes out, hits it down the middle, and his 3rd field goal of the game, but the Buccaneers able to hold to just a field goal there. So really, really good job there by the Buccaneers defense and really able to read that. As it looked like Travis Kelce was able to get wide, but Sean Lee read that perfectly. And it's going to be the Buccaneers getting the ball back. 21-15. Touchdown here might be able to put it away. 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Rodgers going play action. Rodgers looking down the middle of the field. It's Tavon Austin. Big room. He's got a juke. He couldn't get a block there by Patterson, but a big hit, and now it's Jared Sitton, the lineman, hurt. So it seems like any positive play for the Buccaneers results in an injury. We've seen Brandon Graham, pectoral injury, done for the season. Lorenzo Alexander, hip pointer, out for the game. And now Josh Sitton on that big play. He's going to get hurt, and he's going to be out. We'll see if he's able to come back in the fourth. Muscle cramps will return soon, and they're going to leave Josh Sitton in there. You got to leave Sitton in here. Got to play the game of football, and right now you need to get that win. Right now it's 21-15. Let's see if they run a play. Rodgers is going to run that play. Rodgers looking. He's got the tight end Hooper wide open. Hooper tries to go with the hurdle, and it's going to be a first down, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. It is 21-15 for the Buccaneers, who lead by 6, and have been marching ever since. At the 37-yard line, Eckler on the right hand. Rodgers shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Eckler. Eckler with a nice hole there. Big hole there from Austin Eckler. Nice little juke move. Still on his feet. And Eckler down to the 16, and now Austin Eckler's hurt. It seems like any time there's something going on, the Buccaneers have the misfortune of getting someone hurt. We've seen that was the 4th guy to go down today for the Buccaneers. And now Walton Jr. coming in. We saw this last week. He had to come in for McCaffrey. Now Eckler's hurt. Let's see what Rodgers is able to do. Rodgers looking. He's going to get tackled. It's going to be a fumble. And it's going to be a sack. And just like that, it's going to be the Browns' ball. And Donald Penn is hurt. My goodness. These guys can't stay healthy. Muscle cramps for Austin Eckler. He's back in, but a little too late, as it's going to be a turnover. Not an interception, but the first turnover for Rodgers in about 3 games. A sack fumble. Now here's Philip Rivers. Wasn't able to get a touchdown last time, but he's back out there again. Rivers looking. He's going to go. It's Travis Kelce. And Kelce takes it to 49, and he's going to hold on to it. So Rodgers and Buccaneers were having all the momentum, moving down the field, and then all of a sudden Austin Eckler goes hurt. They try to run a quick play and a sack fumble later, and now the Browns have possession of it. Here's Rivers looking to throw it. Rivers going to hit Marquise Goodwin, and a gain of 12 and a first down. And all of a sudden, the Buccaneers are starting to think about last week, where they had injuries, where they had guys go down, and then a couple plays where they couldn't finish it and put their opponent away, and all of a sudden the opponent has a chance to win. Here's Nick Chubb. And no, it's going to be a throw there. Rivers, all the time in the world. He's going to hit Javon Curse. Curse is going to cut back, and it's just going to be a gain of 5. Rivers and Rodgers going at it here in this one. And right now, Aaron Rodgers and Austin Eckler are able to hold on to a 6-point lead, but can that stand? Rivers been throwing it here a lot in the 4th, keeping it in the air, going up the middle, and Javon Curse can't come down with it. A good tackle there, and it's going to bring 3rd up, 6 coming up. So 3rd and 6 coming up. Kerrigan moving to the other side, right to left. Shotgun formation. And the throw to Goodwin was wide open. Marquise Goodwin open and gaining a first down there, gain of 11. And another injury for Tampa Bay. Where are the injuries on the other team? That's my question. It seems like every injury is going against the Buccaneers. That is the case right now. Wilson, the latest to go down. Here's a handoff to Nick Chubb. Chubb going right up the middle, trucking his way through Tramon Williams and a first down. Nick Chubb, a good run. Actually, he's going to get marked just an inch short. Sean Lee's 5th tackle of the game, 2nd in inches. Here's Rivers. Rivers going to hand up to Chubb, but Tramon Williams coming out of the backfield with electrifying speed, and he's able to get a tackle in the backfield. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. So can the Buccaneers defense hold the Browns to another field goal? 3rd and 1. Here's Rivers. He's going to quickly throw to Kelsey, and Kelsey's just going to walk right into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. And just like that, the Cleveland Browns go up in front with the following extra point. And it's going to be 22-21 Cleveland. So Tampa Bay, who's been battling the injury bug all season long, seem to can't avoid it. Here's Tavon Austin. Austin, nice little spin move, not so much. And up to the 25-yard line. So it's Cleveland up 22-21, 3:53 left to go in the 4th quarter. Rodgers in the shotgun. He's looking to throw it. Rodgers going to check it down to Eckler. Eckler can't make a move. He's actually going to lose a yard. No, it's going to be a gain of no gain. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Now 5 wide. Rodgers going down to A.J. Green. That's where you got to go most of this game. A.J. Green, over 100 yards. And Tampa Bay trying to get themselves out into a field goal range at least to win this game. They're going to have to put up points, but we'll see with 3:16 how much time it takes them to get down there. 22-21. Very close game. Tampa Bay in control for most of it. A kickoff return to start off the second half. Start the comeback for the Browns. And here's a handoff to Eckler. Eckler with a big hole. Lots of running room for Austin Eckler. And Austin Eckler, and now we have an injury to Cleveland. It's going to be Gilchrist. Austin Eckler with a big gain, though, in that play. Close to 100 yards. Here's Eckler again. A nice hole. Big hole from Eckler, but there's going to be a holding flag, and this one's going to come back. As you see the out-of-town school board, Indy beating Buffalo 24-21. Holding on Donald Penn, who came back from an injury. So now it's going to be 1st and 11, actually. Because they did get a first down. Here's Rivers looking for Patterson. Nice little back shoulder fave to Cordarrelle Patterson. And Aaron Rodgers just 2 incompletions on the day. And it's going to be a 16-yard reception there for Cordarrelle Patterson. So they are in Justin Tucker's field goal range. 2 minutes and change coming up. Here's Eckler on the carry. Eckler trying to get some hold. Goes around his tackle, jumps over him, and a gain of 3, 18 rushes, 88 yards, and a touchdown. Very productive day for Austin Eckler. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning here in the 4th quarter. It is 22-21. The Browns up 1 after taking the lead on Travis Kelce touchdown. Two-minute warning. 3 timeouts apiece for each team. The Browns up by 1. Rivers and company. Here's Rodgers hitting A.J. Green in stride, and Green taking it down to the 15. Nice play there from Aaron Rodgers, who's only missed 2 throws today. Rodgers going to hand it off to Eckler. Eckler's going to get stopped, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 11. So the Buccaneers in control, trying to run the clock down. Big play here on second down. Rodgers trying to draw him offside, can't do it. He'll take it down to about the 2-second mark in the shot play clock. Here's a handoff. Austin Ekeler right up the middle. Ekeler nearly gets it into the end zone, and a timeout from Cleveland. Austin Ekeler with a big run there, and all of a sudden, this one is, it's not far from over, but a chance if they can just hold on. Trying to punch it in, though. The Buccaneers hand off to Ekeler, and Ekeler still on his feet, still pushing, and into the end zone. Austin Ekeler, second touchdown of the game, second touchdown of the season. And it's 27-29. So they are going to go for two here. Trying to go for two to make it a 7-point game. Rodgers looking at AJ Green. The 2-point conversion's good. So we have a 29-22 game. And just like that, the Buccaneers give Cleveland the ball back. Cleveland needing to score. Down 7 with 49 seconds left to go. And here comes Phillip Rivers. Nick Chubb, not a great day running the ball. And he probably won't see a lot of rushes on this one. But it's 29-22. 49 seconds left to go. Trying to hold on to the win. Here's Rivers. Rivers looking. He's got Chubb open. And now he's going to go to the corner. And it's going to be Travis Kelce, who's caught it out of bounds. Couldn't drag his 2 feet. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 41. From the 25 with 41 seconds left to go. My apologies. Here's Rivers. Tight formation. Looking to throw it, and he'll just have to throw it away. So now down to 3rd and 10. Aaron Rodgers, the MVP in this one. Even though Austin Ekeler had 2 touchdowns, Aaron Rodgers just 2 incompletions. 3rd and 10. 36 seconds left to go. Here's Rivers looking. Trying to go his tight end. No, he's going to hit Marquise Goodwin. And Goodwin with a spin move takes it out to the 44. And the Browns are going to use a timeout. So down to 1 timeout. They need to get into the end zone. 29 seconds left in the game. Field goal does not help him here. He's going to cut it as he hit Goodwin. Goodwin getting a first down, but the clock is running. The clock is running. And they're going to spike the ball with about 14 seconds left. So they hold on to their last and final timeout. And now the Bucs will call a timeout just to get some rest for their defensive players. Again, field goal does not help them. 29-22. They need a touchdown. Rivers from the 42. He's looking to throw. He's trying to go to Travis Kelce. Kelce somehow comes down with the catch. Sean Lee was right there, and all of a sudden it is, with 8 seconds left, possibly the final play of the game. Needs 17 yards to get into the end zone. Here's Rivers. He's going to check it down to Chubb. Chubb is going to come up short. No! Chubb is going to get through! Oh my goodness, Nick Chubb, as time expires. And just like that, we could be going to overtime again. My goodness. Nick Chubb in the backfield, and the extra point is good. And for the 2nd straight week, we are going to overtime. My goodness, Nick Chubb. On the coin toss, Cleveland, it's tails. The Browns have won the toss, and they will receive it. I can't believe what I just saw, though. The Buccaneers give up a touchdown to Nick Chubb, who breaks through 2 defenders and gets into the end zone as time expires, and the extra point is good, and it's 29-29, and we are going to overtime. My, oh my, what is going on with this Buccaneers season? Craziness. Every game except for one has come, actually, except two, have come down to the wire. So Phillip Rivers gets a touchdown. It's Nick Chubb on a check down and running it in. And now he's going 5 wide. Here's Rivers going up the middle to Javon Curse and a gain of 4. Rivers 21 for 25, 254 and 2 touchdowns. And we are playing some extra football right now. Still can't believe my eyes on that Nick Chubb touchdown. 17 yards. Everyone was in the end zone. And he went through 2 guys. And now Chubb, a read option by Phillip Rivers. What was he thinking there? Rivers taking a loss of 2 on that play. And it's going to bring up 3rd 8. Another tackle there from Sean Lee. His 7th of the game. So if the Buccaneers can get a stop here, they do have a chance to get the ball back. And then a field goal would just win it. 3rd 8. Rivers in the shotgun formation. Rivers dropping back deep. He's getting pressured. And he's got Javon Curse wide open. And Curse is going to get a first down, a gain of 12. A field goal will not win it for Cleveland. They would need a touchdown. But as we saw last week, the Falcons able to get a touchdown from Mike Wallace. And that was the walk-off touchdown for the Falcons last week. Now Rivers looking to throw. And he's going to hit Uzuma, the backup tight end, who makes a move and gets a first down. And just like that, Cleveland is marching the ball. C.J. Uzuma, the backup tight end. Now in the I formation. Rivers going to hand it off to Chubb. Chubb can't break through on that one. No gain. They'll give him 3, actually. Second and 7. Rivers going to check it down to Goodwin. And Goodwin's going to get a first down. A gain of 11. And Cleveland is moving the ball, and we're just about to the 2-minute warning. 7 receptions, 92 yards for Marquise Goodwin. Here's Rivers looking to throw. Rivers hits Goodwin wide open. And down to the 13, and all of a sudden, the Cleveland Browns are able to strike at the 13, needing a touchdown. 2-minute warning. 2 timeouts apiece. And it's Robinson, and Robinson's wide open, and that's the game. Another walk-off touchdown for the Bucs, and that is going to be the game. I still can't believe the Nick Chubb touchdown that sent it to overtime, and the Buccaneers win the coin toss, and Rivers marches them down for the win. And the final score for the second straight week, the Buccaneers lose in overtime. It's 35-29 for the Browns. I got to take a look at that highlight from Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb's 17-yard touchdown. So here's the play. Chubb is there blocking. Time expires. He catches it at about the 12. There's 2 guys there. He goes through 1. He goes through 2. And then jumps into the end zone. And that's the highlight of the game. And that's what wins it for them. I mean, you look, it's 3-0. All of a sudden, it's 14-3. And it's 14-6 at half. Then Robinson kicks off. 2-point conversions failed. A.J. Green gets a touchdown. Boswell hits a field goal. And all of a sudden, it's 21-15. Then Kelsey gets a touchdown. Eckler gets a touchdown, a 2-point conversion. And then Nick Chubb, 17-yard pass. Time expires. And then Allen Robinson wins it in overtime. A walk-off 13-yard touchdown. Player stats, Phillip Rivers, 144.9, 26 for 33 touchdowns. Rodgers was perfect, 153.8 QB rating, 17 for 19, 255, 2 touchdowns. Eckler, 103 yards on his first game back, 2 touchdowns, 21-yard carry, 112 yards from Marquise Goodwin, 129 from A.J. Green with a touchdown, 7 for 76 from Travis Kelsey and a touchdown. And for the second straight week, the Buccaneers lose in overtime. Now, Christian McCaffrey and Julio Jones coming back, but this was a game that the Buccaneers are going to look back and wonder how they lost this game. It was that Nick Chubb 17-yard touchdown as time expires, breaking through two guys. Just when you think that the Buccaneers could come away with a win, they lose two straight overtime, heartbreaking games in which they were up front and then were lose in overtime. And all of a sudden, the Buccaneers fall to 3-3 on the season, facing the 2-4-1 Bengals coming up, and they're tied with the Saints for second. The Falcons 4-3, so they're still not out of it, but they should have been 4-2. So returning from injuries, big injury decision, Cam Chancellor, he will still be out for this week. But returning from injuries, Christian McCaffrey and Julio Jones. Austin Eckler, though, with a very formidable job in the 1 week he started with 103 yards and 2 touchdowns. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time against the Bengals.